Hello there, I'm Pezza1992 and this is Black Magic, and basically following in from yesterday with the video I made about toxicity, I'm just fresh out of quick play playing with Kevs999, and yeah, I just noticed in these games I just seem to get a lot of people just being, well, I can't really say toxic because they're not really throwing games or things like that, because I don't believe there is such a thing as toxicity in quick play, but they were just being quite abusive in chat. And when I say abusive, I mean along the lines of, like, I think one of them told Kevin to go kill himself and things like that, and oh, you're really shit and all this kind of stuff like that, which you just always hear. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, well, we're in quick play, you know, why are you talking like that? It's just a mode to kind of chill out and play what you want and kind of practice and get good with heroes which you want to play with in comp. I believe that's what I use it for, but maybe that's the problem with what's, you know, Overwatch at the moment, like the lack of modes you have. Because I know there are people out there that just literally solely play quick play, but they're expecting an element of the game which I believe you'll only get in competitive, which is an element where you're meant to kind of work together to complete an objective and do it as a team. And you only seem to get that sort of communication and team composition when you play in competitive, and I don't believe you get it in quick play. And yeah, it was always in the written chat you always seem to get it, because no one I know ever goes into team chat when you're playing quick play. I've only ever been in team chat in competitive. And yeah, the way I view quick play is I view it as a mode for when I can just sit down and relax and play heroes I don't usually play, which I wouldn't want to play in comp, or heroes I can practice with to use in comp. For example, like at the moment I don't play a lot of DPS, and if I wanted to get better, I'd play like a soldier or a tracer or any of the DPS heroes which are available at the moment, or if I believe a hit pick's getting stronger in competitive, I'll practice it in quick play. And the problem with this is if I'm practicing with it but it doesn't feel a certain role in our team, so let's just say our team comp is, we have a Mercy and a Ryan, and the rest of the team comp is McCree, Sombra, Soldier, and then I want to play Farah because I believe it's going to be a strong pick at the moment, then that's literally 4 DPS and 1 healer and 1 tank, and obviously that's not a very good team comp. But the same thing isn't happening on the enemy team as well. But you just see all these people in chat just literally being so abusive. And recently I've made a second account in Overwatch, which I've been playing on tonight. And I was playing, for this account is basically solely a DPS account. It's only played attack heroes, I believe. I think I've only played Soldier, Tracer, Sombra, McCree and Reaper on it. I don't think I played Doomfist or I played Genji. I played one game of Genji, but it wasn't really a game because I was in like the lower ranks of the game and people were just starting to learn how to play. But that's another thing as well, is playing at this level, I would have thought it's newer players to the game, so they kind of, obviously I expect them not to understand how to play the games, but I didn't expect the level of toxicity I got in the chat. And I had people there, like, I know there are obviously going to be people down there smurfing, but I would have thought I wouldn't have started to meet up with that level of people until my MMR was kind of sorted out. And I don't brag that I'm like a really good player, but I expect to be, when I get into this lower rank of the game, better than other people. But I was playing, I think in the first game I ever played on my new account, I had a guy saying, oh, you're all really bad, you don't know how to play the game, just effing group up and attack the point together. And I'm sitting there playing a soldier and I'm thinking, well, I do know how to play the game, mate. I'm just literally using this account to practice and get ready to play comp as a DPS hero, because I obviously can't do it on my other account because I've got so much time on Soldier. I've got so much time on Diva and Winston and tanks. Like, tank is my primary role in that account, and I can fill as a healer in that account as well. And that's not saying that you can't play what you want in competitive, but you get to a point where they're just like, oh, well, you know, you got loads of time on Diva, you haven't really got that much time on Soldier, so can you just play Diva? Or you have loads of time on Winston, can you just play Winston? So it's just easier to play a tank role than it is to play a DPS role. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Yeah, I was playing in this game, and literally in the first game I played, I had someone literally abusing me with playing Soldier, saying, oh, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And to be honest, I don't play Soldier a lot, but I know enough to say you take the higher ground, you deal damage, you get D-rat mech before you ult, you don't ult into an ult in Winston, or you wait for Mercy pops or res until you ult and things like that. And I was doing all these things, and I was getting like gold damage, gold limbs. And another reason why I really don't like the quick play system at a low level is because of the medal system. It really confuses players at that level. But it's the only thing I could have to really support what I was doing. I just said to them, like, well, not being funny, man, I've got gold damage and gold limbs, and if I wasn't doing well, I wouldn't be having this kind of stats. but he just wasn't having any of it, and I just couldn't believe that, like, the amount of abuse I was getting just playing soldier. And then another game I was playing was Temple of Anubis. I was playing this is the only game I played as Genji. Now I know I'm not a very good Genji hero or Genji main or Genji player, but I'm good enough at the lower ranks of the game to seem good against them. And in this game I was again gold limbs and gold damage. I don't like using the medal system as a way of judging myself, but it's the only thing you got. But yeah, I was basically doing what I should be doing. I was getting the gold damage and gold limbs, and I was attacking the objective. But clearly, obviously, in this low level of the game, without communication or, you know, a good team composition, it's quite hard to attack the objective. And we were, I think, on Temple of Anubis, and I went in and literally wiped the point straight away for team point A, which is quite easy to do on your own. Well, not on your own, but I obviously had the healers and the tanks and everything. We kind of just snowballed and took the point A quite easily. And then point B is the same thing as it always was, is they were spawning really quickly and we weren't really capitalising on big moments. Like, I think I had a massive kind of Genji ult that kind of wiped the point, but I think one of the heroes was still alive, and obviously I wiped quite a few of them, but then this hero managed to take me out. I think it was a Zen, and then they just kind of trickled back in onto the point, but none of my team kind of followed me in to help. And then I had the guy in this chat going, well, all you guys are really shit and you can't play this game, and you should all just uninstall and everything. I was like, dude, a lot of these guys might be new to the game, so this is not the kind of thing you want to be trying to use to promote the game to newer players. And this is where Overwatch gets such like a bad reputation from, is from players like this and how they speak to the newer ranks. And it just astounded me, because obviously I've been watching a lot of YouTube recently, Overwatch videos, and the PS4 footage I was talking about in my other video. And it just astounded me that how much toxicity you can get in one game, and especially even at the lower ranks. I just couldn't believe it. And the last example I'm going to give you is a match I had tonight. I think my account's like level 12 now, so the MMR system's kind of sorted itself out, and I'm starting to play with people that are around the rank I play on my other account. But I was like the lowest level there, but I played soldier, and once again I was just doing things like I was dealing damage, I got gold limbs, I don't think we had a healer in that game as well, but obviously when I'm just playing soldier, I'm just trying to learn. So I wasn't really bothered that we had a healer. I was just really using it to improve my aim and improve my soldier positioning and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, this guy was just literally going on and on and out. And I know we did have a healer, we had an Anna, and he was going on and out and going, stop sleeping people, just heal us and get on the point. I'm like, well, she's learned to play Anna, or he's learned to play Anna, let's be PC here. But yeah, I was like, they're learning to play Anna, and you're not really giving them a chance to learn if you just keep abusing them and saying really horrible things to them in chat. And he was playing D.Va, and he was like, oh, you guys are just really bad, you're not getting on the point, we're not attacking the point as a team. I was like, this I could agree with, because we weren't, but I don't expect that in quick play. And this is the problem, as I said before, where I think they need to create a new mode for practicing with heroes, and practicing kind of, it's like a semi-competitive mode where you can practice heroes but you're not ranked in it. And I know it seems like that's what quick play's for, but it should be a mode where there's just literally a solo casual mode where all the casual players can go and do what they want, and there should be another mode for like semi-competitive where you can kind of practice and play against actual players and also test new heroes you have. But then as soon as you start asking for this kind of stuff, it just kind of affects what you're kind of makes the game like too partitioned, if you know what I mean. So there's too much division within the game, and they can't really do that. But you could say they're adding like a deathmatch mode. Like, I wasn't a massive fan of deathmatch, but I do believe what a lot of people are saying is it's really good for improving your aim. And I must admit, I played it as Sombra mainly, and it has improved my aim as a hit scan hero. Like, my aim 9 times out of 10 is really bad. You probably see me play in my competitive videos, it's not the best. I play Winston a lot, and I play D.Va, which is quite forgiving with aim, and Soldier's always quite forgiving with aim. But you ever see me stream and see me play Widow? Like, you see all my friends take the piss out of me for playing Widow, and I do get kills here and there, or I do get some days where I'm like gold on the limbs and things like that. But you know, I'm one to admit that I do get a lot of lucky pop shots. But yeah, I just felt I had to make this video because in quick play at the moment it's getting as bad as competitive. I think, like, I don't think, for me, my competitive games on my main account haven't been as bad as the quick play games I have in my second account and my other account, and I just couldn't believe it. Like, I like playing all the heroes in the game, I love the game to bits, but it just, the way people act when you play different heroes in the game just really puts you off wanting to play Overwatch in general. It's put some of my friends off playing Overwatch. and yeah, it's just crazy. Like, as many of you know, I play with Captain Bro, and he's kind of gone off the game a little bit at the moment because of like how he gets salty when things don't go well in the game. But it's not like he's getting salty with other players; he gets salty with himself. But other players make him salty as well because it's the way they speak in the chat. Like, he's a very nice person, and he doesn't like being spoken to in that way, like a lot of people don't. But yeah, it's just I like playing this game with my friends. It's put my friends off the game as well, so that's why I felt like I had to make this video to kind of put the point across about what's going on throughout the whole game. It's not just competitive; it happens in quick play as well. So yeah, but anyway, hopefully this will improve as we go along. But yeah, if you like what you heard, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Pezza1992 and on Twitch at the same, with streams 8 o'clock till late on Friday, 8 o'clock till late on Saturday, and any other times I can squeeze them in. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.